all to just switch on your cameras. Saroja ma'am, Sanjana ma'am, kindly turn on your camera so that we can proceed.
Just a minute, just a minute.
Yeah. Yes, so we will just start. I request you all to turn on your cameras for the whole 1 hour session. So yeah, good afternoon, everyone. There is no greater pillar of stability than a strong, free, and educated woman. With the famous quote, I welcome you all to our Lady Baazigar series. Let me brief about you about Sarkari School and Project Gudiya. Sarkari School is an initiative of We Citizen Foundation, a platform working to highlight the hard work of individuals in the field of school education, uplifting the future of younger generations and those who are not related to government or any organization but are helping the neglected strata of Indian society. Project Gudiya of Sarkari School aims at increasing the enrollment of girls in the elementary and primary education in government schools. It envisions to reduce the poor sex ratio in the classroom and support the little girls, Gudiyas, to follow their dreams. To brief about the Lady Bazigar series, I would like to hand over mic to Ayushi.
Thank you, Kiran. Let me brief you about Lady Bazigar series under Project Gudiya. It is a modest project that seeks to acknowledge the efforts and honors the fervor and inspiration of girls who, in spite of several obstacles, embrace their aspirations, finish their higher education, and strive to have a positive impact on society. It offers these female role models a forum to communicate their path, passion, objectives, source of inspiration, and setbacks with all the aspiring young ladies out there. Through this camping, women will be empowered with kindness and resiliency and inspired to realize their ambition. It also aids many young females in speaking openly about their personal ambition and turning them into professional achievement. We have three inspiring young women as a guest speaker for the event. Mrs. P. Saroja Devi, a passionate teacher and a compassionate counselor. Dr. Captain Sumit Kaur, a pilot for motor glider, Jharkhand's only female pilot and principal at Guru Nanak School, Ranchi. Sanjana Dasare, interior designer by profession. Now, I would like to hand over the mic to Kiran to proceed the event further.
Thank you, Ayushi. Now, we would celebrate the achievements of a remarkable woman, Mrs. P. Saroja Devi. Her accomplishments are many, and they span both national and international borders. From Mongolia to Mumbai, she has left an indelible mark on the world of education. She has been awarded with a Leadership Medal and a Certificate of Excellence in Mongolia, where she was deputed as a teacher trainer by the Government of India through the educational institution Etzel Noida and KVS New Delhi. Not content with this, Mrs. Saroja Devi was also selected to train the members of parliament of Mongolian government to communicate in English. Closer to home, she was awarded Kendriya Vidyalaya Sangatan's KVS Regional Incentive Award 2019 Mumbai region for not only the best teaching proficiency, but also the qualitative and quantitative performance of the students in the board examination for the past 20 years. But her work doesn't stop there. Her passion for teaching mathematics led her to become a Q maths teacher, where she continues to inspire and educate young minds. And even now, she is guiding and counseling youngsters, especially girls, to grow up with overall personality development through their life skills and professional skills and face the challenges of life boldly. Mrs. Saroja Devi is truly an inspiration to all of us. So let us raise a glass to her achievements and wish her all the best for her future endeavors. And to honor her accomplishment, let me recite a poem. Her achievements know no bounds. Mrs. Saroja Devi, a teacher profound. From Mongolia to Mumbai, she's been around, and her impact on education is renowned. A leader and a trainer, a mentor and a guide, her passion for teaching she cannot hide. She's won awards and made us all proud, and her work continues to astound. So here's to Mrs. Saroja Devi. May your light continue to shine and thrive. You are an inspiration to us all, and we are grateful for your education call. So we welcome Mrs. Saroja Devi, and ma'am, we would like to proceed with you.
Good afternoon, all. This is very nice that I have got this platform to share my feelings and also to encourage or motivate the girls, those who are downtrodden, or we can say that those who are hesitating to come up in studies. First of all, I thank Kiran. I would like to proudly say that she was my student, and now she found me somewhere and she brought me here to this platform to share my feelings and my aspirations or my guidance to the young girls. First of all, I never stopped in my studies, even now. That I proudly say. Because being a daughter of a teacher and a station master, my mother was a teacher, primary teacher. I learned from her a lot because when she was a primary teacher, she studied and she had upgraded her grade and she became higher grade teacher when she was working. That was a big inspiration for me. When she was working as a primary teacher, she was upgrading herself. That was a great inspiration for me. And I never stopped in studies, but after joining in job, means in Kendriya Vidyalaya Sangathan, I faced a lot of struggles. Means my husband, who was there with me for 15 years of marital life, he left me all of a sudden. So that time I was left with only my son. So for his sake, that time I was completely shattered. I did not want to do anything. I did not want to work. I did not want to do anything in my life. Like that, I became completely shattered. But by seeing my son, I started working ahead and I started even studying while I was working in KVS. When I joined in KVS, I had only qualification MA, MEd, MA in English Literature and MEd. With that only I joined. But after joining in KVS, I completed my MPhil and then I have completed PGCTE, postgraduate certificate course in teaching English. That was there in CIFL. CIFL is the Central Institute of English and Foreign Languages. That is there in Tarnaka, Hyderabad. But now that had been changed into EFLU, English and Foreign Language University. It is there now at present. So anybody, I would like to say now itself, the girls, those who want to do any, those who want to learn any languages, not only English, any foreign languages like German, French, Spanish, Russian, anything if you want to study, you can join there in EFLU, English and Foreign Language University, Tarnaka, Hyderabad. You can do online and only they'll have contact programs that you can continue. Whoever it is, whoever listening to me, you can join and you can study any international language. So there I completed my PGCTE. And after that, our Kendriya Vidyalaya Sangathan selected me and sent that to NCRT, New Delhi, to complete guidance. It was their international diploma in guidance and counseling. I completed my guidance and counseling course, 6 months course. I left the school and Sangathan sent me there to learn and to guide the students, mainly girls. AEP, Adolescent Education Program, we used to conduct. We used to guide a lot of girls, young girls who are there left in a different way, love affair, love failure, and then the parents are not looking after them well, and they were not able to continue studies, and they were completely downtrodden. That time I used to uplift them with my counseling skills and all. So I had, when I was working, the girls used to rush towards me to tell their problems, and I used to solve them. So when I was working only, I completed that guidance and counseling course. And like that only it went on, and I got retired 2 years back. And then after retirement, my son did not leave me. My mom should not be like this at home, like other teachers or other retired persons, lazy at home or inactive. You have passion in teaching. You continue teaching online. So he joined me there in QMaths. QMaths teacher I am there. Mathematics I am teaching for international students. And also he asked me to continue my studies. I did 6 months principalship course, because it was my passion to become a principal long back. Already I applied for a school for a principal post, and I did 6 months principalship course. It is a gateway to principalship. What you can say, Alert Knowledge Services, they conducted 6 months course. There I completed that principalship course, and after that also he did not leave me. Mama, let us, because it was a lockdown time. 2000 to 2000, 2020 to 2020, 20 to 22 lockdown period. That time again he encouraged me to do some professional course. Then I went there. What that he did postgraduate diploma in operation management he did, and he made me to do professional diploma in wealth management. All of a sudden, because I became an advisor for Max Life Insurance, because insurance also very important nowadays to protect the family. So that time I started doing professional diploma in wealth management. That I completed. Then with that he did not leave. 2021 October, he took me there to my brother's place. That time he took all my certificates, my MPhil certificate, because I didn't take my MPhil certificate from Madurai Kamaraj University. So he took all the certificates of mine to Osu, and we will go there to Madurai Kamaraj University to get my MPhil certificate to register for PhD. See, after my retirement, I am in 60 plus. My son's wish, my son's aspiration that his mom to do something, and I have to complete my PhD. He said that I should call my mom Dr. Saroja Devi. Okay, and she should come and work in my own college. He was studying in MIT Loni, aerospace engineer, final year. He wanted me to complete my PhD and to go and work in his college. That was his passion. That was his aspiration. That was his aim or wish, we can say. But what happened, my bad luck or what happened, I don't know. How it happened only, I don't know. My son and my brother went in a scooty and they met with an accident. My son expired on the spot last year. And then my brother expired after 3 months. By thinking of my son's death, he died. So now I was completely, again, first my husband left. That time I was completely shattered. I was not able to come up. Then again, with my son, I also grew up not only in profession and also in education. I didn't leave my education at any point of time. Then now my son expired, one year over. Now again, my Lord, whomever I worshipped, my Lord Jesus, he brought me up again to stand on my legs. Now I feel that I have to complete my son's wish. What was his wish? I have to do my PhD. So now I got a chance to go there to Australia to do my PhD in Victoria University. Maybe in 1 or 2 months, I may leave there to go and do my PhD, and I'll surely get to Dr. Saroja Devi. I'll come back and I'll meet you all. Why come back? From there only I'll meet you all and I'll contact you all and I'll say my progress, whatever it is that going on. And surely I'll do either in education or in English, I can do my PhD. Now, my wish or motivation to the young girls, don't stop your studies. See that when my husband left me 10, 12 years back, or after 15 years of my marital life, when he left, I was able to stand alone. I was able to bring up my son very boldly. Everyone used to say, you are a strong lady, ma'am. But when I lost my son, I became completely shattered. But now also, still, I am talking to you all. Still, I am a motivation for my all young girls. do something, you do whatever, wherever your interest is there, do something and continue your studies, stand on your legs, be independent, get some job, and that will suffice. Means whatever point of time, whomever you lose, because and what one point of time we have to lose our parents. That is because they are going on getting age, we have to lose them. Every time parents may not be with us when we attain one age. So you have to stand on your legs and you should not stop your studies. Do study and study and study. Whenever you are working also, don't stop your education. Education is the basic thing, mainly for girls, for everyone. I'm not, what is it? I'm not differentiating anything here, boys or girls like that, but for girls, how this education is important, that the society and I am very proud that I am there here in Lady Baazigar team. Because this is a wonderful platform where Kiran has given me this. Really, I am very, very proud of you, Kiran. And also, I am proud that my children came up and they are giving me a platform to stand and talk about my own life and my struggles and my challenges. This is a wonderful thing. And don't what is the wish for the girls, young girls, for at this point of time? Don't say anything after. I'll do it after, I'll do it later, and I'll say later, and I'll think about it later. Okay, I'll do it after. This afterwards, please eliminate from your life. Don't think anything you will do it after. Do it now. Start now. This is the time. This is the age. Because now itself you must have crossed 20 years, 30 years, 40 years, 50 years. Just the spur of time, your age will go on. You cannot stop your age. So that you have to stand, means don't think of after. You do whatever you want to do now itself. Start registering yourself in some course or other, and wherever your passion is there, wherever your aspiration is there, do it and come up in life. Thank you so much for giving me this opportunity to speak on this platform. I really appreciate even my colleagues, those who are there here, Dr. Sumit, Kaur, and Sanjana Dasare, and I am very proud that you people are also with me, with the kids. And Lady Baazigar, they mentioned, we are one platform for other girls to come up. Let us cooperate each other, let us give hands for each other, and let us bring the girls up and uplift them and let them shine like a star in the sky. Thank you so much for the opportunity. Thank you, Kiran.
Thank you, Saroja ma'am, for sharing your inspiring story. It's really motivating, and we are glad to have you here at the Lady Bazigar platform. Your stories truly inspired us to achieve great heights and to find all the hurdles of life. So moving forward, it's given me great pleasure to welcome you all today to the event where we celebrate the achievement and accomplishment of an extraordinary woman, Dr. Captain Sumit Kaur, the only female pilot for a motor glider in Jharkhand. Dr. Sumit Kaur started her career as a lecturer of physics at Bhilai Institute of Technology in 1990 and later went on to become the PG Physics at Guru Nanak Higher Secondary School in Ranchi from 1997 to 2013. She then served as an assistant professor of physics at Nirmala College, Ranchi from 2013 to March 2023. Currently, she is the principal at Guru Nanak Higher Secondary School, Ranchi. Apart from her illustrious academic career, Dr. Sumit Kaur is also an entrepreneur, having launched a teaching platform for budding, struggling, and needy teachers, both online and offline, co-launching an academy called Guru.com Academy from 2017 to 2023. Dr. Sumit Kaur is a multifaceted personality who has a passion for painting, home gardening, needlework, crocheting, and exploring the great outdoor with her love for bullet rides and off-roading. She is a woman of few words, preferring to spend quality time with her family, watching science fiction, cartoons, and comedies. As a physicist, Dr. Sumit Kaur has published 7 research papers in renowned international journals. Her achievements and accolades are a testament to her hard works, determination, and unwavering dedication. Dr. Sumit Kaur is an inspiration to all of us, proving that dreams do come true with perseverance and hard work. She's a shining example of how one can achieve anything they set their mind to, regardless of their background. Please join me in congratulating Dr. Captain Sumit Kaur on her outstanding achievement and wishing her all the very best for her future endeavors. Let's give her a round of applause. Lastly, let me conclude with a few lines from a poem that perfectly describes Dr. Sumit Kaur's journey. She was a simple girl, shy, scared, and hesitant, from a humble background who dreamt a lot. But with hard work and dedication, she reached new heights and proved that anything is possible with a bit of you can take over.
Thank you so much. And that was such a nice description, hearing the words I had shared with you. And thank you, Saroja ma'am. And I wish you all the strength and all good wishes that you can pursue all the endeavors and the dreams of your son too. Wherever he is, he'll be watching you and looking and feeling proud of such a mom. And I also am a mom of two daughters, and somehow I feel females are the moms first. The best part of us is the motherly nature we all possess from the day we are born. So that's an asset to us. I'm so thankful that I have been given this platform to talk today. And I would like to present a very honest opinion about life, which we all face. And just likewise, Saroja ma'am, even I was introduced to this platform by one of my students. And I was so overwhelmed that that particular child remembered me so well and wanted to put my story and share with everybody. The story is just like anybody, any simple girl who would listen to me. It's just a simple girl born to parents, got a loving name, a little brother, playing around all the time, going to school with a mom, and happily buying things, collecting stationaries. I never knew when I started dreaming of aviation. I was always good at books. I was very fond of the smell of books. The moment I used to get the new lot of books in the new session, I just enjoyed the smell of a new book. I never knew this would end up as a teacher and or as a curious scientist. We never know what we are going to become. We just know we have to become something. My father never stopped supporting me. My mother never stopped giving me the ethics, the ethics for life, the cultural nurture to me. I also had a working mother. She was equally dynamic. So I inherited the genes. So I owe everything to my parents for that, the way they have brought me up. But at the same time, I would like to say, though our parents nurture us or our environment nurtures us, but at times, even if things don't go around us like that, we have an inner strength. And every female is actually blessed with it. That inner strength, if you realize, you can find you have a fire in you from very young age. Please let that fire ignite you and all your surroundings. Stay beautiful, stay energetic, stay enthusiastic, self-motivating and positive. And this is what I have been doing myself. I've always tried to motivate myself. I've tried to bring myself out of the negative thoughts I am in. And at the same time, I have tried that if I can inspire someone or whatever little I can do, I voraciously believe in God. I say there's nothing like faith. And if I trust God, I can feel the presence and I feel Him watching me everywhere. This line helps me to do good or behave properly even when no one's watching me. So, coming into the profession of teaching was not by choice. I always wanted to become a pilot. I did go for a pilot examination. I did excel also in the written. But somehow, during those times, I had myopia. So during those times, we could not get the pilot training with myopic eyes. So I had to quit that dream. Then with nothing on my cards, my father sent me to a normal girls' college. That was my first experience working with all girls around me. I have been brought up in a co-education atmosphere. But first time I saw all girls atmosphere. And in that environment, I felt very homely. It was so homely, so nice, so warm to be there with all the girls. We all had same problems. Our parents not allowing us during evening hours. We were supposed to inform wherever we went. We could not stand out and talk much. The phone calls were supposed to be told ki who is calling us. So we all had same problems. We all shared the same things. Still we all smiled, played, had fun, looked beautiful, grew. This was my graduation. I remember the strong teachers who taught me. I got inspiration from them too. And then came my post graduation. I post graduated with physics and found that physics was my first love. It is still. I am a loyal lover to physics. So that is my first love, and I still love my subject. This subject has given me an identity I could have never got. My parents give me a name, and my subject added a value to my name. Then the time came when my mother asked me to join teaching. I said, I can't. I don't want to become a teacher. I want to be a pilot or I want to go into defense. And I did appear for SSBs also. But then that time, even now, why that time? Even now, the Indian society doesn't let you decide everything. So I had to compromise that dream too. But nothing put my enthusiasm down. I was never sad. I was never depressed. None of these things have depressed me ever. If even if I have not got, it's okay. I will do something. And then I got my graduation in education. Also, I did my B.Ed. In the meanwhile, my parents got me married. So I was a married lady by 22, and my husband was a young boy, just turning out to be 25. I found a friend in him. And together we started experimenting life. I cannot say living life. We experimented, and I'm experimenting till the date. Meanwhile, I would put in the contributions of my brother. I had a brother I have a brother who is 1.5 year younger to me. Whatever he learned outside, he learned riding cycle without holding handles. He taught it to me. I learned it. He learned how to ride a bike, picking up somebody else's bike. He brought that bike to me. He taught it to me, and I learned it. This was all without information to my parents. He taught me what a gun was. He showed me what the weapons were. I loved that. So I owe all these things to my brother, who showed me the other part also, the strong part also. Then, meanwhile, I learned riding the bikes also. So by the time I got married, we had a bike at home. My husband had a Hero Honda. And you know now what I'm going to tell you. So one day when I was going around with him, uh, just a elder bahu of a joint family, and I said, I would like to take hold of your bike. He said, come on, what's that? I said, just sit behind and I'll take you. And I gave him a ride of his life. And that day, my husband and my two brother-in-laws, they were always amused at me like a toy, giving me one bike and then another, and I used to ride and I used to enjoy. So this passion grew. And finally, when we all had bullets, with later in the life, we had a team, and I'm the only bullet rider of our team too. Then came a time when I took up a job here. I took up a PGT physics, was teaching, aspiring, loving my students. I loved not only to impart the part of physics I knew, I also loved to learn the part of physics I never knew. So whenever a student asks me a doubt, I always used to tell them, even if I'm not able to solve it today, I will learn it and come and explain it to you tomorrow. I was very honest. Even till date, I am not perfect. I'm still learning. I am learning. I'm trying to grow. And what I found is, we have a energy coming into us as we grow. We also don't realize it, but it just comes in. And then, as a time came, I completed 16 years of my teaching in a school. Suddenly, there was a change. I was selected as assistant professor, a change of profession. I when my college was comparatively closer to the airport, and then used to see the same thing. I used to see the airplanes take off, land. One day I landed there. I came to know Ranchi has a flying club. I just landed there from my college. Said, sir, we have heard there is a flying club here, sir. He looked at me. I was looking a lady of 40. And I'm asking him about a flying club. He said, Madam, bacha log ko dena hai admission. Mami, no, sir, I want to be a member. Everybody was looking at me. I had no shame at all. I never felt bad. I was taking pride. Oh, they might be thinking this one is going to learn. I became a life member of it. Then, when I became a life member, after 2 years, the flying started. That was another journey, very difficult. Every day I used to struggle and I used to fail. Every day I had to tell myself, even they said कि इस उम्र में आके भी नहीं सीख पा रही हैं आप. Obviously, this was I being a teacher, having a status, and still somebody telling me I'm failing every day was another type of life I was living, and I was enjoying it. And then one fine day, I really could take off my aircraft on my own, and I landed it on my own. And this was a beautiful feeling, can't describe. I want to tell you all one thing. The very first day, which is called as air experience, my instructor took me round. He landed me down. Everybody asked me, what did you think when you flew for the first time? Anybody who is listening to me, I want to tell you, I was thinking I was the same person who used to buy a Hawaii chapel from Bata and stay so happy about it the whole month that I have got a new set of Hawaii chapels. And see what today I have done? I've just taken off an aircraft and coming down. So I thought if such a simple person like me could do it, what this generation can do. We had so much lesser resources. So still I could do this much. You have so much of resources. So many people like Kiran and their, you can say this effort, this NGO who is working for you all, the upliftment. There's so many other people too. We have so many opportunities nowadays. Next comes in that the same school I had worked in finally offered me the principalship. So I am leading the institution I have been working as 16 years. Anywhere in all this journey, I have not stopped learning. I have not stopped studying. Even if I get a chance to study some other stream, I'm a science aspirant. If I get a chance to study with the commerce, I would love to start from zero again, become a student, learn everything. I will never stop it till the last date. Similarly, I tell all the girls, please keep aspiring. Please keep putting in efforts for yourself. Keep growing. But along with that, I would like to take a chance to comment on this platform that somehow modernism has changed the definition of female. Let us be females. Let femininity not be a weakness. Let feminism not be a weapon. Being female is a strength. We cannot be equal to men. We are different. They are different. We both are needed to the world. Ma'am is missing her husband. Ma'am is missing her son. They are men too. They are all part of us. We may come across some bad experiences, but let not anything stop you ever. Ma'am, you were so inspiring. I would never forget the lines I've heard from you. And I'm so thankful that you all have given this chance. And every female, every girl, whoever listens to me, please don't stop putting in efforts in yourself. Keep working. And I would also add that I would just add one thing. I had messaged and Kiran told me, ma'am, you can put this up when you talk on the live show. That do not take me as someone who is a perfect one. I get late for my work often. I rush from home, picking up all the things. I forget assignments. I leave my keys at home when I have to reach my work, and the first thing is to opening cupboard. I forget my children's PTM. I burn my food while I was attending to other parts. I get lazy. I know I have to work, but then I don't get up. I don't work at times. I'm lazy. And then I feel unmotivated too. And not that I don't fight, I fight often with my husband and my brother too. And I leave no chance. Wherever I can get dominance, I do try to dominate my place too. I do surrender too. I love a lot. That is what we females are made to. We will love, but with strength. Never feel weak with your love. You're strong. And do not leave the traits society has given us, or you can say the culture, Indian culture has given us. We have the traits of cooking. We have the beauty of, I paint. I don't paint under compulsion, not to impress anybody. It is when I love to see something on the wall. I just put a small painting. I love to take a crochet and put things. I do tatting. I put a small lace of tatting at the end of my handkerchief, boasting everybody, yeah, maine banaya. It is just this a piece. But I know how I have spared that time out to make this smaller piece. But I do make. I know to knit. I know to sweep and swab. I know to wash. I know to keep my clothes, iron my clothes too. So be a complete person in yourself. You all are stronger, better persons. I wish all the success to all the females and look for a world when all females join together and support each other, just like this way we are doing right now. Thank you very much. Not taking much of your time. And hand over the program to Kiran ma'am.
Thank you so much, ma'am. Your personality, your words really inspired us. It really
Thank you
inspired
so
us.
much.
Yeah, in daily life, for little things, we get demotivated. It's like,
Yes, we do.
yeah, I mean, this is the end. I can't do this thing. I think I should just drop this thing. I think I should not pursue this thing. I can't do that. I can't, I'm not able to do this thing. But ma'am,
Exactly.
you were really inspiring.
I would just like to interfere here. I want to confess one more thing. When I feel demotivated and or I'm hurt by some person, that too happens. Sometimes your very close ones hurt you to the extent that you can neither cry nor shout nor control it. I have one superpower in that. I just go and stand in front of the mirror. I just call my name. I'll call myself I just call myself Sumi. I don't use a T. I call it once, twice, thrice, and 5 times. And I decide this is a name my parents gave me not to get upset for others. They called me Sumi with love, and I have to love myself first. All of you, please love yourself first. Get hurt, do cry, do shout, do get angry. Come out of it because you all have to stay beautiful. So let hurt not hurt you that you are not beautiful anymore. Everybody stay beautiful. Thank you. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much, ma'am. Uh, Proceeding forward, I would like to welcome Sanjana Dasare, who has successfully completed a BSc in Interior Design with 2 years of experience in designing. Sanjana is a remarkable individual with a passion for creativity and the arts that shines through in everything she does. She is an accomplished dancer, an avid reader and writer, a talented sketch artist and painter, and a keen photographer who captures the world around her in stunning detail. She is also a fan of thrillers and science fiction movies, as well as stand up comedies and cartoons, which shows that she is just as comfortable in the world of entertainment as she is in the world of design. But what truly sets Sanjana apart is a warm and welcoming spirit, which makes everyone she meets feel at home. She has a heart full of kindness and generosity, and she uses her talents to make the world a more beautiful and comfortable place to live. Her dedication to her craft is an inspiration to all of us, and we are grateful to have her as a member of our community. So let us take a moment to celebrate Sanjana's achievement and to wish her all the best as she continues to pursue her dreams. And to honor her in her own small way, here is a heartwarming poem that captures the essence of her spirit. Sanjana, with a heart so bright, bringing beauty to our sight. Through design and art and dance, you bring joy with every glance. Your talents shine like star above, reflecting your boundless love for all the world and all its way and all the beauty it displays. May your journey be forever blessed with happiness and love and rest. And may you always find success in all the way that you express. your unique and wondrous soul, which makes us feel so whole and brings us closer to the light that shines within you day and night. I would like to welcome Sanjana, and we can start with you.
Hi, myself Sanjana Dasare. First, starting how I faced my problems during my school um, because of my color, because everyone was saying that you are dark skin, you can't do anything, you're no one. Everyone was laughed at me during that. But my parents were always supporting me for that. कि क्या होगा, कुछ नहीं होता है, you have talent and you can do this. But at some point I started to think that it's true, because you can't do anything because you have dark skin, and बाहर निकलने के बाद सब लोग तुम पे हंसेंगे, and that's not fair, right? I mean, everyone was saying that you can't do anything, you are no one, only fair skin can do this and all things, because मैं ऐसी में रही हूँ. That's why later I started to think काश ये सही है. These all those things what was right, but no. During my graduation I started like I really can't do anything. I didn't do anything. I only do dramas and all, because studies तो मैंने engineering में कभी की ही नहीं, because I really don't want to do that engineering and all stuff. So सिर्फ ड्रामा किया 3 साल, उसमें से बहुत सारी चीजें सीखी, but studies के लिए मैं cause एक टाइम पे ऐसा आया था कि मुझे ऐसा लगा था कि शायद जो स्कूल में बोला था वो सही था कि तू स्टडीज में कुछ नहीं कर सकती है and all stuff, but that was wrong. After that I got depressed, so one of my friends said that you need counseling for that. So I started my counseling, and during counseling I did everything whatever counselor said, like everything. She said cook for yourself, I cooked for myself. I never cooked for myself, I hate cooking, but I cooked. Later I started to explore new things. मैं लोगों से डरती थी बात करने के लिए, वो डरती थी कि क्योंकि मुझे वो जज ना करे इसलिए. बट लेटर आई थिंक कि वी हैव टू एक्सप्लोर. फिर मुझे कुछ फ्रेंड्स मिले जिन लोगों ने मुझे इंस्पायर किया, मोटिवेट किया कि ऐसे नहीं होता है, यू हैव टू आउट फॉर दैट. सो after counseling I started my interior designing, and during second year I was the only girl in class, or I was the only student in class who started her own work. No one. And that time एक खुद पे भरोसा आया कि no, you have talent and you can do this. लोगों के judgments doesn't matter. If you really want to do something, you can do it. Just believe yourself. And I started my work. Later I experienced one more thing. मैं 10 साल से बाहर हो चुकी हूँ. I mean like 9th से. So my mom dad मुझे बाहर रखने के लिए सोच रहे थे 9th में. तब everyone was saying like you have only one daughter, single child. I'm a single child. तो अगर आप बाहर रखोगे तो बिगड़ जाएगी. So but my parents never listened that thing. They always believed me. उनको हमेशा मुझ पे भरोसा था कि ये लड़की हमेशा कुछ ना करेगी. We believed. But मुझे एक बार चीज ये सही लगी थी कि ऐसा होता है क्या कि बाहर रखने से लड़कियां सच में बिगड़ जाती है क्या. But this all was wrong. अगर आप लड़की को उन सही मायने से अब उनको समझाओ, उनकी रिस्पॉन्सिबिलिटी बताओ कि क्या करना है क्या नहीं करना है. अगर आप लड़की के साथ माँ बाप एक फ्रेंडली रिलेशन रखोगे तो ये सब चीजें नहीं होगी। मैंने ये चीज बहुत फेस की है कि बाहर रही हूँ तो हमेशा मुझे एक अलग नजरे से देखा जा रहा था कि ये बाहर रहती है तो ये बिगड़ जाएगी, ये कुछ नहीं करती है, सिर्फ बाहर घूमती है एंड ऑल थिंग्स। बट ऐसा नहीं था, मैं मेरे करियर के लिए बिल्डअप कर रही थी। एंड नाउ आई एम इंटीरियर डिजाइनर. I'm not saying I'm successful interior designer, but I'll do. And now I'm preparing for the masters. Hope it will good. And one more thing I have experienced during my education. लड़कियों को सिखाते तो है, ग्रेजुएशन तो देते हैं, बट उसके बाद ये बोला जाता है कि शादी के बाद लड़कियों को सिर्फ घर का खाना ही तो बनाना है, घर का काम ही तो करना है, तो सिखा के क्या फायदा है। मैंने खुद में ये चीज एक्सपीरियंस की है, मुझे भी बहुत लोगों ने बोला गया था कि शादी करने के बाद तुझे घर का ही काम करना है, आगे जाके कुछ करना नहीं है। सो तू सीखना क्यों है? अगर सीखी तो ठीक है, बच्चों को जितना सिखाना है उतना सीख गई तू, आगे तुझे सीखने की जरूरत नहीं है। सो ये चीज रॉन्ग है, वी हैव टू चेंज दिस टाइप ऑफ मेंटालिटीज, बिकॉज ये सब सही नहीं है। इसका रॉन्ग इम्पैक्ट भी पड़ सकता है किसी भी लड़की के ऊपर। कोई पॉजिटिवली ले सकती है, कोई निगेटिवली ले सकती है। जैसे मैंने निगेटिवली लिया था इसलिए मैंने ओवर थिंक किया था, बट ऐसा नहीं है। ड्यूरिंग माई काउंसलिंग आई जस्ट लर्न वन थिंग, no matter what situation is, no matter how you think, but matters is love yourself. Just love yourself. You can't just deny, you can't just be in denial mode. So yeah, and before I quit, I would like to share one Ambedkar quote. Dr. Babasaheb Ambedkar had written that unity is meaningless without accompaniment of women. Education is fruitless without educated women. And agitation is incomplete without strength of women. जब भी मैं पढ़ती हूँ तो एक इंस्पिरेशन आता है कि बाबा हाँ, ऐसा नहीं होता है। When you love someone or when you love yourself, you can do anything. अगर आप किसी काम के लिए dedicated हो, then don't just dream about it. Just go, get up, start your work, be passionate for it, love for it. You can do anything. So thank you so much कि मुझे, thank you so much किरण, मुझे प्लेटफॉर्म पे to share my experience and all. That's it. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Sanjana, for sharing an inspiring story which truly motivated us. And your story is far beyond the societal standard. You rightly said that no color on all the societal standards could hold us back. And that self-love is the most important thing which we need to do to achieve great heights. And I hope all women understand this and reach great success. To take the event to the end, I would like to express my gratitude to all our distinguished speakers from Lady Bazigar series, featuring Sanjana Dasare, Dr. Capt. Sumit Kaur, and Mrs. P. Saroja Devi. Thank you so much, ma'am, for sharing your life struggles and triumphs with us. The stories were incredibly inspirational and motivating, and they touched all our hearts. And I'm confident that all the young girls would listen to it would stand up for themselves, because there is no barrier that can restrict young girls' wings and prevent them from soaring high in the air like a free bird filled with hope and resolve. To mark the event to its end, I would like Kiran to sing a song for the young aspiring girls and women out there who have the capability to achieve great heights. Kiran?
Yes. Thank you, Ayushi. Starting with the song, I would just like to tell you one thing. I got to know that I can sing good from KV only. My school was Kendriya Vidyalaya Southern Command, where Saroja ma'am was the teacher.
She was not only a singer, she is a very good dancer. Very beautifully she used to dance. I never forget those dances. It's a very good dancer.
And
Yes.
I only remember one incident with Saroja ma'am. I was the monitor that time. Ma'am was not our subject teacher. She just came for an extra lecture or something like that. And class was class was creating a mess at that time. And ma'am had some strict rules with that. She used to punish the monitors. Like, why is class doing this thing? And I remember this thing that for the first time monitors got punished. I was I was asked to sit down on my knees for like 1 hour. Ma'am, it was so painful.
I don't remember that, but
Yeah, but I
monitors
remember.
are responsible. Responsibility has been given, then you
Mon-
the responsibility missed. That's the thing. It's okay.
Yeah.
Nice experience.
Yeah. This song is for all the empowering women. Like, I heard stories of all of you, and I think this song suits you all the best. So yeah. दीवारें ऊंची है गलियां है तंग लंबी डगर है पर हिम्मत है संग पाँव पे छाले हैं सांसें बुलंद लड़ने चली हूँ आजादी की जंग बेखौफ आजाद है रहना मुझे बेखौफ आजाद है जीना मुझे बेखौफ आजाद है रहना मुझे बेखौफ आजाद है जीना मुझे. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. You inspired us a lot. It was a really interactive session with you. We really felt good.
Wonderful session, Kiran. You did it very well, and we had learned from each other a lot.
Exactly.
Unforgettable incidents. This is the first time that I am there getting this Lady Bazigar and all. I have never known, so I could come to know about this a lot. So it's a wonderful session. Nice going. Okay. Thank you.
And
Thank
do
you so much.
let us know what we can do further as a part of your struggle or your initiative.
Sure.
Yes,
Whatever
ma'am.
we can be of any help, we'll be surely there for you.
Sure, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, it's
Yes.
true, Kiran. We are
All
ready
the
at
best.
any time. That's true.
All the
Yes.
best. I would be soon calling Dr. Saroja too.
Yes, ma'am. So we would be
Thank you
celebrating
so much.
that
You
day.
are the first
Yeah,
one
we
thought.
would celebrate that. We will
Yeah, we will
celebrate.
celebrate that day.
Thank you so much.
Thank you so much,
Thank
ma'am.
Thank you,
Thank you.
dear. Thank you.